Oh,
Okay, so check the requirements. That is
checked it all off with all of them being greater than 10.
okay.
And then the next one was asking what the hypothesis and the alternate statements are. And it's the null and colon. I don't know how to say all this in English. P1 equals P2, and then P1 does not equal P2 for the alternate.
Okay.
The z-score turned out to be 3.309. The p-value turned out to be 0.001. And all I did was I put shade down. I don't know what, I guess I shaded, or I don't know. I shaded the whole thing.
I guess you have to do an applet. So, well, this picture.
If you shade the far right and left.
Oh, that's right, because it's two-tailed. So you have to shade far right and far left.
Okay.
And then because the p-value is low, you reject the null. And so that means that there's sufficient evidence to reject the null that there is a difference in proportions of the men and women between men and women buying brand label clothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
All right, y'all want to take the next?
So
yeah, go for it.
okay. So construct a 95% confidence interval for the difference of the two proportions. That's all in Excel too, right?
Yeah, all you do is look at the confident interval.
Yeah, so it's uh, 0.045 and 0.165.
Yes.
And then it says to um, interpret the confidence interval, and we are 95% confident that the true difference in the proportions of men being label users and women being label users is between 0.045 and 0.165.
All right.
Okay, so that reminds me, I am always missing the same question on the clip.
Are you talking about the last homework quiz?
Yes.
I'm so confused by that too. I missed them both again.
Which one?
Yeah. So when it says to say what it really means, what the confidence interval really means, and I got the same one wrong both times because I always thought that it meant that we are whatever 95% confident that the true mean is within this range, and that is wrong. I got that wrong, and then I tried one that was similar to it, and it was wrong too. So I don't even know. I don't know what the answer ever is. I keep missing it. They asked that question before, and I had the same problem.
Me too. I don't think it's worded exactly like we've learned it.
Yeah.
So it didn't seem like it was worded exactly like we are this 95% confident that the true mean or whatever.
Yeah,
and so it threw me.
here.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask him about that question because I just keep missing it. This is different. This says that the true difference is between the proportion, or is between. So maybe that's my problem. I don't know.
I don't know. I missed it too.
Yeah,
Um,
that made me mad. Like, why do I keep getting this wrong?
hold on, I've got it open. I can pull it up. It said, as part of this semester project, a BYU Idaho introductory stats student calculates a 95% confidence interval for the true percentage of BYU Idaho students who are from Latin America. What does the phrase 95% confidence mean? And the choices were, there's a 95% chance that the true proportion is in the confidence interval. 95% of the students' data are within the confidence intervals is number 2. The third is if we create many 95% confidence intervals, 95% of them will contain the true proportion. And then the last is the same proportion is in 95% of the confidence intervals we make. I chose if we create many 95% confident intervals, 95% of them will contain the true proportion. And I got it right.
Interesting.
Wait, well,
I
read
had
the answer.
no idea.
The
Where'd
correct,
you put? Is it?
it says if we create many 95% confidence intervals, 95% of them will contain the true proportion. And I think the reason I picked up on that is because I had noticed in some of the writings somewhere in the book or somewhere, they had used that phrase one time and it had slipped in there, and I thought, oh, that's a different way of saying it. And it kind of stuck with me, and the clue into me was it repeats 95% twice in the statement. And I
Interesting.
don't know why, and I don't know that I could explain the reasoning of it, but it ended up being right.
That's interesting. I've never picked up on that.
I haven't either, but I'm glad that I know that now.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, well, should we do, so that's it for the homework, or should we do the quiz?
Yeah.
And apparently I thought I had looked at it, but I just opened it and I haven't looked at it. It's been a blur for me lately.
I haven't either, and that, oh, I'm dark. I think
Yes, you are.
late. I don't even know. Weird. Okay. Alright, so just starting on 3. We're supposed to
Is
find
it just 52 divided by 70?
what is P1. So P1 is going to be the proportion of females. So 52 out of 70. So do we just divide that?
That's what I was just thinking. Yeah, because P1 is females who can taste it, so the 52 divided by 70. That's what I did.
Yeah.
And 0.743.
Yeah, that's what I got.
And then 4 is P hat 2. So it's the males. And I got 0.0712.
42.
What was that?
What did you get? 0.712?
Yeah.
Okay, me too. Becky, have you done this yet?
No, I haven't done it.
Okay. We're all kind of on the same page.
I know. It's I hate school.
I know, remember it.
My microbiology class is I got a D on my test.
Oh my gosh.
I worked so hard. I was like so sad.
How many semesters left are you gonna do in school?
I have 1, 2. I have 4, but one of them is my internship. And that's
Are you doing it online?
yeah. I'll have my whole entire degree from online. I haven't been able to take any.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So it's getting kind of boring. Like online is boring.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Okay. So, which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? I didn't really read it that good.
So I just read it. So is the proportion of females who can taste the PTC different from the proportion of males who can taste it?
Okay.
So it's just
not
that it's
equal to.
P.
Is it P hat or is it? Hold on again.
I think it's the first one because they're both just.
I'm trying to see what they say.
That's what I would have picked.
The last one has one P hat and one P, and I don't think you're comparing the different.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I would just say the first one.
Yeah, that's what it is. I just looked at my notes and that's right. It's just P.
Okay.
P1 P1 is not equal to P2. Okay. Create a 95% confidence interval for P1 minus P2. Input your answers. So do we just input the stuff into the Excel then?
Yeah.
And
What
then
is the wait,
proportion test. So you have to open up the second one.
yeah.
So let's see if I can.
Where do we find point estimate though? Like, do we have to calculate that?
Point estimate.
Isn't point estimate the
Isn't that P hat?
P hat. Point estimate is P hat.
yeah? So we have to calculate. Oh no, it'll tell us. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it for the first one or the second one?
What?
Wait, it says create a 95% confidence interval for P1 minus P2. So what does that mean?
I don't.
P1 minus P2.
I
And then the point estimate for P hat. I don't know what that means.
So the point estimate. Did it ever tell us how to find P hat? Like on our own? Oh yeah. Okay. So get the estimate total proportion of P hat. That's just the sample over n. But is that just what it is? Is that just
But I don't get in the question, in the create a 95% confidence interval for P1 minus P2.
I know, I don't get it either.
I don't know what that means. And then a point estimate for
But that's what it
hat.
was. That's what we were asked in the homework. And it says confidence interval for P1 to P2. It shows it right there.
Oh, I closed that out. So we just plug in. I'm going to plug in the numbers. Have you plugged them in yet?
Well, if I got the right numbers, I have 18 over 70 and 17 over 59. Did I do that right?
Are we doing yes? I think we might be doing yes. The yeses.
Oh,
So 52 over 70.
52 over 70.
Yeah, and then because that's how we find P hat. P hat is the, and then
Okay.
for the 2 is 42 and N2 is 59.
What's
And
over,
then a 9.
what's over?
42 over, and then N2 is 59. And then it's a 2-tab test.
Wait, so can you repeat that? So X1 is 52
52
and X,
70 is the N1.
and
And
then
then
put the 0.3.
Just plugging in Excel the inputs.
Yeah, but so for X1, did you put 0.743?
No, I put 52. 52.
This
I put 52 and then N1 is 70. It's like breaking down P hat.
Okay, and then,
Or it's breaking it down.
yeah, I get it. Okay. And then you do 42 and 59.
Yeah. And then a 95% confidence interval and then a two-tailed test. So the requirements shows that they're good. I don't know. I'm confused about this N1 minus N2 or P1 minus P2.
Well, look at that. So P hat 1 is and P hat 2. There's two different ones. So do we subtract those from each other then? Point.
Maybe, but it's asking P, not P hat. What did the homework, what was the homework question? Was it the same?
I have to go back and look.
I didn't know if it was the same.
I'll go back and read it. Hold on.
5% confidence interval.
It says construct a 95% confidence interval for the difference of the two proportions in number 4.
Oh, it came out with just one answer. So
It came out with what was the numbers listed in the confidence
the
interval.
confidence interval for which one? For
Yeah, it put both of those. It put the 0.45 and 0.165.
and that's the upper bound and lower bound.
Yeah.
For how did they get those? Is it just I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't do it. I just looked at it.
Well, because there's the P1 and P2, the confidence interval down at the bottom, just the normal P. So do we subtract those from each other?
Oh, that must be it. That must be the answer.
But we subtract those.
That's confidence interval for P1 to P2. That must be the answer right there. So then point estimate is P hat. How do we figure out point estimate? Now I'm confused.
I'm really confused.
So that must be our confidence interval right there. It gives it to us. So then the point estimate, is that that p-value?
Maybe it is.
I think it might be that p-value.
There's the two p-values, so maybe it's 0.693.
That's what I'm thinking. What's the next question? What is the margin of error?
Let's try it.
I'm forgetting all of this. Okay, so I think it might be that p-value.
So too. We'll try it.
Yeah, let's try it because I think it might be. And then the margin of error, are we gonna have to just solve that? Because that's not given to us, is it?
Aww.
I know. I think that's the one we might have to solve. Let me see. So it's v times p hat or the square root of p hat times 1 minus p hat over n. That's the margin of error. So, and what's p hat?
But the margin of error is the standard deviation of confidence interval. That's 0.0756.
Is it?
Doesn't that what you have for the standard deviation of confidence interval under descriptive statistics?
Yeah.
I'm
Is
pretty
that the margin of error?
sure that one is the margin of error.
Which one?
Okay. I would not have known that. 8, 9. The standard deviation of confidence interval. If you solve it, you'd have 2 could take. Go with that number because it probably puts it to
0.079.
That's what I put.
0.07 what?
9. You round it. You round it.
Because mine is reading 0.0756.
Oh, mine's not.
Mine's not either. What is your p hat 1, Becky?
My p hat 1 is 0.743.
2.
This is so weird.
That's
You
weird.
have
What?
So do you have 52, 70, 42, and 59?
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what just changed, but I just moved my cursor, and now my confidence interval standard deviation is 0.0788.
That's weird. That's what ours is.
That is really weird.
Maybe it hadn't like plugged in the numbers or something. Like, because if you click out of it, then it solves them all, unless you're still in it. You know.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm trying.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
So then the lower bound would be the lower confidence interval. So is that right? Negative 0.123.
Yeah.
And then the upper bound's the other one. 0.185. Hopefully we get these answers right.
There's 2 different
This is
ones.
so confusing. And there was no tutor video for this lesson. Again,
I know.
I hate that because that helps me so much.
No.
So then P point estimate. Wait, or for the next question.
Wait, what, for number 6, what was the point estimate one that y'all were doing?
We're guessing the
693. We're guessing. We put in the p-value, but I'm not sure.
So it's 0.693. That's what we're guessing. We're going to try it.
0.693?
Yeah.
All right. And then the margin of error was 0.0789.
You just round it to 9 to the third decimal. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh, 7, yeah. 0.79.
Mm-hmm. So then, wait, do we take the p-value and compare it to alpha?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 0.693, which is higher.
So we fail to reject the null.
Reject the null. So the first one. And then we say there is insufficient evidence, right? There's insufficient evidence
that it's different.
Right.
So there's insufficient evidence to suggest that the true proportion of females who can taste PTC is different from the true proportion of males who can taste it. So is it the fourth one?
Wait. Is it that it's different because the null says that P1 is equal to P2?
So,
and we're failing. We're failing to reject the null. So right.
We're failing to reject it. So then there's insufficient evidence that it's different.
Okay. Yes. I always have to think to myself through that.
I know. It takes me a second too.
So like backwards, like make it as hard as it possibly can be.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the next 9 questions: mortality rates and day of admission, heart attack. City with different data out of that many who had a heart attack during a weekday. Whoa.
Guessing that the conditions for conducting a hypothesis test are sufficient or are satisfied, because those are really big numbers. And you just have to times it by P P times N has to be greater than 10.
Yeah. So that's definitely true. And then N1 minus P, which is also true. I would assume.
What's the here?
What's what? You cut out.
So N is the total, and P is just, are we doing died or survived?
It shows you the X and the N on there. Right beside the numbers. Hold on.
Oh, I see. So it's died.
Yeah.
So, what just happened? It'd be 16,713 divided by, or multiplied by N. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
It's P.
Yeah, they all meet it.
What's
Do you
the
do
P?
both of them? When you're doing that, do you have to do both of them? Like P is P, like
Sometimes it's less than like P, but I don't. What is P in this question? Let P1 be the person who had a heart attack and were admitted on a weekday and who died. And let P2. So we just have to do them both. So just the X, is that P?
which one? Yeah, I think so.
But 1 minus 16,713.
Like on the wrong notes. That might help to be in the right spot.
P1.
Proportion.
So let P1 be the proportion of patients who had a heart attack and were admitted on a weekday who died. So that's X group 1. And then the other one is X is group 2. So you do the total times that number, and then the total times 1 minus that number. So those are all really big. 1 minus. But it's a negative.
Hold on. Okay. We're doing the wrong thing. So the requirements to check the two proportion procedure is N1 times P1 and N1. So you do both of them. So you're right. So you got to do N1. So 118,519 times 16,713. And then,
Which is huge.
yeah.
But then when you do 1 minus P1, it's a negative number.
Is it? Weird.
So that's less than 10 then?
Right.
Because
So how are we going to do a hypothesis test if
118,519 times 1 minus 16,713, it's negative a really big number.
But you know what? I plugged them all into the Excel and it does where it checks the requirements.
Takes it off.
It's all okay.
I would go with Excel because one, is
The first sample shows what Melinda just said, 16,713 and 101,806.
I have a
And-
negative number though. Oh wait, no, it just turned positive. What the heck?
It's happening to you too.
It's taking a minute. Okay, so X.
Because I got a negative.
6155, and then N2 is 42,447, and then so they're all positive.
Right.
What? But when I do it in my calculator, it's not.
Mine isn't either.
So weird.
Oh, I'm going with Excel though.
Maybe there's like something we're missing, or I don't know. And I don't see why it would have not worked out.
P hat. We're doing P.
Huh?
That's because it's P hat, like N1 times P hat. So we're doing P. I was timesing it by P, right? With P hat.
I think it is. I have it is P. Oh, P hat's for the hypothesis, and P is for the confidence interval. I always forget that.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at the wrong. So it's X1 divided by N1, which would be
So that probably would change things. I always get those mixed up. You think it's the same, but it's not. If you just do P, it's the confidence interval requirements, and P hat is the hypothesis interval requirement.
So it's 0.141 is what P hat would be. So then it wouldn't be negative. Definitely wouldn't be negative.
So P hat is just X divided by N, right?
Yeah.
Right.
8. Yeah, 0.14, but then when you do 1 times 1.
So X, what did you just say about P is for the hypothesis?
This is for the hypothesis testing. So if you're just doing a confidence interval, the requirements are P1 times or N1 times P1. That's for a confidence interval. If you're doing a hypothesis test requirement, you have to do N1 times P hat 1. And then the same thing for 2, N2 times P hat 2. And so since we're checking for a hypothesis test, we have to do P hat. And P hat is X1 divided by N1, which then makes it 0.141 instead. So then you'll do N1 times 1 minus 0.141. And I'm trying to calculate that really quick. So it'd be 118,519 times 1 minus 0.141, which equals 101,807. So where'd Amory go?
I don't know. Dang it.
Weird.
101,807.
Yeah. So it's definitely greater.
That's the bottom number on the Excel.
Okay.
It's 101, actually 806, not 807, but it's still larger than 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
So can we not go by Excel, or do we have to figure it all out?
You can. I just wanted to make sure. I like to kind of double check, make sure I'm like on the right track.
Yeah, I know that's important to do.
But we are, so
All right. So then back to the question then. The conditions are satisfied. True.
Yeah.
So then the second set, the next question, 13. Which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question?
Should we see where Amory is? Hold on. Let me text her really quick.
Yeah. I thought she was going to pop back in. It's funny how you go dark first, and then we lose her.
She. Okay, so I gotta read this really quick. Oh, is she here?
No, that was just your message coming through on my phone.
Oh. Okay, so is the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekday who die less than the proportion who have a heart attack and are admitted on the hospital on a weekend who die? So it's going to be HO P1 equals P2, and then it's going to be HA P1 is less than P2.
Yeah.
Oh no,
What's wrong?
she lost Wi-Fi again.
Oh my word, she was doing so good.
Okay, I already found P hat 1. That was 0.141.
Yeah.
I didn't do P hat 2 though. Is this on Excel? Does it do it for us? Oh yeah, it does. So 0.145.
Yeah.
Love it. I like how Excel does everything for me.
Yeah. Isn't that wonderful?
Okay, so then the z-score is negative 2.020.
If that's what it says, I'm a little behind. Yeah, negative 2.020. Is that what you said?
Hold on. Negative 2.020. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Negative 2.020.
Okay, so now we gotta figure out.
Given the z-score, which should you shade? The left, the right side of the z. Well, we're doing less than, so we should do the left side, right? Left side, correct? I mean,
I don't ever know. Yes, I would think.
says look at the hypothesis. We're doing the left-tailed one. See, p is less than, so we've got to do the less than side, which is the left.
Okay.
So go to the applet and plug
Or
in.
to the left.
I can find a
So then
negative
the p-value would be
0.020.
well. So I guess we can double check here. 0.0217. But then it says the p-value here is 0.043. Oh, wait, weird. It changed. 0.043. I got it. That's so weird. Why does that keep happening to us?
I don't know.
I just like clicked off of it and then clicked it again, and then it did it on my applet.
0.043, except that it's on the thing, like you said, the applet shows
Oh, it shows that's only if you do both of them.
0.0.
Oh, but you have to divide it by 2. I wonder if this is similar to SPSS when you have to divide the p-value by
I
2.
don't know. Let's check it out.
Well, that's when I click on both sides of the applet, it shows up as 0.043. But then when I take it off, it's 0.0217.
When I divide it by 2, it comes out to 0.01085.
Oh, really?
Yeah, unless my calculator's screwing up again.
Let me try it.
Hi guys.
Oh, she can.
Oh, hi.
So I
Should I-
accidentally.
Do you want me to add? I'll just put her on speaker.
Hello, can you hear me?
But then she can't do her quiz.
Hello,
Hi.
can you hear me?
Are you there?
Yeah, she's here.
Hi. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know what is going on.
I was gonna call you on speaker, but then I'm like, oh, but then she's not gonna be able to do her quiz if she can't turn her computer on.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on. So I accidentally closed out my quiz and I didn't save anything. Oh, I saved like 1, 2 questions.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
I didn't save 3 and 4. I think that might be it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you want to?
Can I? Yeah, just 3 and 4 really quick.
3 and 4 you don't have, or okay?
Yeah, I don't have 3 and 4 and 7.
Okay.
That's it.
So 3 is 0.743.
0.743 and 4.
Is 0.712.
And then I have 5, 6, and then 7.
And then 7 is 0.079.
Okay, and then did you guys get further?
Yeah, so where did you get lost?
So, let me see. So, 11, let me see, 12. I don't have, so we said true for 12, right?
Right.
And then 13.
We put
13.
the last one.
The last one is less than.
Less than. That's what I was looking at when my Wi-Fi shut off.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I remember that. And then, so did you guys go over 14?
Yeah, so 14, we got 0.141.
And you just plug those into Excel?
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they're in
I still have
Excel.
it up.
They're in
Yeah,
Excel, but I also calculated it earlier when I
Oh,
was trying to figure out that other question.
and then P hat 2 is 0.145.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the z-score, negative 2.020.
2.02. Oh, perfect.
And then
Okay.
that you shade it to the left because that's less than.
And it's less than.
And when we went into the app and put in the z-score and shaded to the left,
Oh, I was trying. That's what I was doing. I was gonna try my calculator on that one.
the p-value is coming up different on the app than it is in the Excel.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I remember this from the videos that it wasn't the same or something. Or maybe it was like the last homework, or I don't remember, but I remember it not being the same.
Which one's right?
I don't remember. I think I just went with the Excel. Thank you. I don't think that the p-value on the applet is the actual p-value, if I remember right. So I'm going to try to plug it in. 2.020. And then, yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't think that that area is that p-value because I remember something like that.
So then why is it asking us which?
Wait, you guys, did you change the type of test to a less than?
Oh, no, we didn't.
There, it changed it to the same now. So it cut it in half.
I didn't do that either. But that was so weird because I was trying to calculate it and it was still different than what the applet was saying when I did it with my calculator. But that's what I got on my applet, so that's what I think we should go with. So 0.022.
Yes,
Yeah,
0.022.
because on the applet, it's 0.217, and if you round up, it comes out to the same thing.
I know, but what was weird about it was before I changed it to the one-tailed test, I just tried dividing that p-value by 2, and it's different than this. That's not what it was.
Really? No, is it? Because I just multiplied it. And I was like, oh, it's that p-value that we have because it's a two-tailed. So 0 point half.
It should have been. It was like 0.18 or something like that.
0.2. Wait, it was 0.43 divided by 2, right?
Yeah. What do you get me?
I don't know if you did that right because I'm getting it. It's half.
Oh, I am too. I don't know what I did wrong, but
I don't know.
that's okay. It's 0.022.
Okay.
Okay, what is the decision for this test? So it's less than, hold on, it's less than 0.05. So we reject the null.
Yes. Wait, yes.
Yeah, because if p is low, you reject the null. So then you say there is sufficient evidence to conclude that the proportion patients have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on a weekday who die is less than the proportion of patients, right? See?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if it's less than.
Reject the
Not
null.
the same as.
So we have. Wait. So we reject the null and the null that is less than. So we have insufficient. Oh wait, we have sufficient evidence.
The null is that it's equal to.
Wait, I thought it was that it was less than.
No, that's the alternate hypothesis.
Oh.
We look at our answer on 13. So the null is P1 is equal to P2.
That's right. Yeah. That's right.
All right. Then would it be actually number 4?
No. No, because we rejected the null.
Okay.
It's the same.
We don't
as-
agree. We don't agree
Yeah.
with the null. And the null says that it's equal to. So there is sufficient evidence that the proportion of patients who have a heart attack are admitted is less than.
All right. All right. I'm going to submit it.
Okay, cross your fingers. I'm scared.
I know. I'm scared too.
See this part.
I hope I put in all the answers right. Oops, hold on. Oh, shoot. What the heck? I cannot get to my submit button. All right,
What's happening?
it's so crazy how we always have so many issues. I guess one of you are going to have to do it. I can't reach my submit button.
I'll do it real quick.
It's down behind my toolbar.
You didn't do it yet, right? Because I'm going to do it.
No, I didn't do it. I can't reach it. It's down behind my toolbar.
What?
That's weird.
Oh, okay, we missed 2.
Oh no, which ones?
We missed 11 and 7.
11 and 7.
Oh,
Oh no. Did we say it was the last one for 11?
Yeah. So then it's
Okay.
the other one.
So we're failing to reject the null. So
There-
then we
So then it would be the first one.
but the null.
okay, hold
But
on.
it's different then.
So, so we failed to reject the null because what was our p-value? Do you guys remember what the p-value was?
It was.
Now we have to do it all over because we don't have the p-value on
Is
there.
that the same thing as the point estimate?
Yeah, we took the point estimate, which was 0.693.
Yeah.
Well, so it was, that's what we did wrong. Oh no, failed to reject the null. So if you,
So we
it,
failed to reject the null.
that means
Open up the email he sent.
So that means that it's the same. So it should be there is sufficient evidence that the true proportions is different. It should be C.
Oh, I think you're right.
I gotta write all these down.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So number 11 is there is sufficient evidence.
That it's different because we're rejecting the null, so we're agreeing with
No,
what?
we're failing to reject the null. So we agree with
Oh,
the
wait.
null. And the null says that it's,
We're agreeing with the null.
wait. Hold on. Right, we agree with the null, and the null is that P1 is equal to P2. So that's not right either.
Yeah.
There's sufficient evidence.
I still think it's the last one.
There's instances that the true portion is different from
Maybe it's the first one.
that's what we put.
But if we are rejecting the null, you can't have insufficient evidence, I thought.
That's what I thought. I thought it has to be a sufficient one.
It has to be sufficient evidence. We just need to pick the right thing.
Well,
to do.
So the null says that P1 is equal to P2. So it should be that it's the same. So it's not, I guess it would be that there is sufficient evidence to suggest that I feel like it's none of these.
I know. Yeah. Evidence for failing to reject the null.
Well, did we get the hypothesis right?
I would think that it would be the last one because that's the only thing that makes sense.
Well, we got 10 right, so it's failing to reject the null.
No. Okay, if you fail to reject the null, you say, I wrote this down.
Right.
I wrote this down how you word it. You're supposed to say,
There's insufficient.
yeah.
Sufficient.
We
So
have
it's,
insufficient evidence to suggest. So it should be the last one.
it's number one.
No, we got that one wrong.
That's what,
We had the last one.
yeah, we put the last one.
Then I put it wrong. Because
You had the first one?
I have the first one.
Oh, see, I put it that we had the last one.
I have the last one
Okay,
too.
well then I think you guys got it right.
So I'll try that. We'll do that and then submit it. But then we have to fix 7.
Hopefully that's okay.
7 is the
I have
one.
no idea what's wrong with 7.
I do. 7 is the one that was the margin of error that I said is the on the Excel.
Number, so it's that number.
That was before we switched the type of problem we were looking for. And remember just a minute ago when you said, Amory?
7
That was on the second
7
one.
two-tailed.
And so that made all the numbers different.
Yeah, but we're doing
But
a
we
one on 7.
I think we had a two-tailed on Excel already.
I did.
Plug in the numbers again, so it must not be that number.
We might have to do it by hand.
I don't know how to do by hand.
I do.
Oh, maybe I have it written down actually.
Yeah, I just have to look. I don't have it memorized. I'm just trying to write down the answers. Oh, wait, 7 is not.
I sure thought that was the right number because when he was doing examples, the margin of error showed up in that spot where he was doing the answer he'd gotten matched that spot.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe because it doesn't say anything about rounding, does it? What is the margin of error for this 95% confidence interval? And you're sure it's that is it the standard deviation of hypothesis testing? I guess it would still be the same number.
I thought it was the first one there by Piat too.
Maybe we'll do it by hand and see. I'm gonna try this by hand. So
Because everything to the right of the plus or minus is the margin of error.
So Z, what are we taking P hat? Because we have 2 P hats. So which one do we take?
Hold on. Let me see where I wrote this down.
Because I have Z times the square root of P hat and then times 1 minus P hat over N. But we have 2 P hats.
That's what I have. Is there just a P hat in Excel?
I don't know what P hat we're using.
Dang it. I hate it. Well, P hat is going to be that's really dumb. Why doesn't it tell us which one? Because there's 2 of them.
I'm thinking we probably do we use both of them like we do in the Z-score?
But then, which number do you put on there?
Yeah. Oh.
Where did Becky go? Oh, there you are.
Right here.
I don't know why I didn't see you. I thought you disappeared. Are you guys looking at does it say anything in the text? Emery's gone again.
Oh, man.
I'll pull it up in a second and see if I can find
Sorry, guys, I lost
something
you
about it in
again.
the text book.
I lost you again for a minute.
Oh, where'd you go? You're gone. Oh.
Can you hear me? See me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, my computer like shuts off randomly. Like the screen will shut off. Did you guys figure it out?
No, I was gonna look up the text and see if there's anything there.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna pull it up too. I'm registered. Look at like course overrides and things. Anywhere on the less than 18.
All right, here's the margin of error. No, never mind. It says it's the sample. Oh, no, wait a minute. Yeah, any of them with the plus or minus is margin or error, right?
Everything to the right.
Confidence interval is the plus or minus.
It says p hat 1 minus p hat 2 in parentheses, plus or minus the z star times the square root of p hat 1 times 1 minus p hat 1 in parentheses over n1 plus 2 plus
Plus 2?
Oh,
that
I have that long one too. I have that.
You got all of it?
I think I thought that was oh yeah. Yep, I got that. You're right. This looks really complicated, but I thought he said that you could find that. He's like in the video, I swear he said you can figure that out on your own or you can use Excel.
Well, I don't know why it's not.
That formula. Maybe we'll figure it out and see if that number is on our Excel somewhere.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
So I don't have that formula.
I do. I'll try it. So can you guys tell me? Oh, my calculator. Hopefully I get this in right with all of the. Okay. So it'll
We'll try it too.
because it's a 95% confidence interval, right?
1.96. Yep.
Times the square root of. Oh man, this is gonna like confuse me like crazy. Okay, what's P1?
P hat 1.
Oh yeah, what's P
Is it
hat 1?
4.3.
Times 1 minus 0.743. Oh, okay. Divided by N1. What's N1?
70.
70 plus P P hat 2. What's P hat 2?
Then 1, 2.
What is it?
70 plus 0.712. So it's N1 plus P hat 2 is in the denominator.
No, it's a whole new, like, this is all in the square root.
Uh-huh.
So you do, like, one numerator is P hat 1 times 1 minus P hat 1 divided by N1. That's, yeah. And then you do plus a new numerator, P hat 2 times 1 minus P hat 2 divided by N2. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Let me try to do this to see if I get it. 1.96 times 7.3 over 70. Then you add that to the whole equation one.
Yeah, what is N2? I don't have all this pulled up again. 59?
Yeah, it is 59.
Okay, somewhere I have a missing parentheses or something. Okay.
So do you multiply the 1.96 by both of them?
Yes. By the square root of both of them.
Yeah, the square root of all of it.
Seven, 1, 2.
Somewhere this is really hard to do all of the parentheses. I need to just do these separately. So I need to do P hat 1, which is
Okay, I think I have it. Right.
So I have a question.
okay.
Does the margin of error mean the same thing as the confidence interval?
No. The
Or the
confidence
confidence?
is the two numbers.
So then, is it the same thing as confidence interval for the difference of the two population proportions?
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Was. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe. Yeah.
I'm getting close, I think. I'm just doing it all in like little steps.
Okay, I did it twice, and I got different answers.
Hold on, I'm almost there.
I don't have the equation, so I kind of did it differently because I'm not sure what the equation is. So the first time I did it, I took the square root of the p square of the p hat 2 equation. Is that what you do? Or do you do the square root of both of them combined when you added them?
I'll show it to you in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
It would probably be much easier for you to see it.
I'm sure it's somewhere, but I don't have it.
Okay, I'm going to show it to you. I just was finishing that one calculation. So
I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it. You're so dark.
oh, I forgot. I am dark. Plus, probably, why is it dark? I feel like
Do you have a light you can shine on it?
Scared if I move it. Now you're not gonna be able to hear me. Here, let me put my flashlight. Hold on.
Did you get an answer, Melinda?
Let me hold on. I'm almost to the answer. It's a very long.
Oh my gosh, that helps so much.
Wait, it came back. My light came back. Hold on.
You need to flash your flashlight at it.
Hold on. Where's the? I can't.
There you
Okay.
Hold on.
go. Pull it back a little and up.
Okay. Go up a little bit. I'm gonna
And pull back. Just a tap.
take, hold on. I'm taking a picture.
Pull back a little. It's not all there.
Wait. I
I
can't.
see it. I got it. Okay. So then it's my second answer. So I want to see what you get and then compare it.
Okay, yeah, I'm almost done. I just was doing it. Oh, now I closed it. Ugh. Okay. Now I just have to do. And it might be slightly different because I had to do it in so many steps that I was rounding. But let's see.
Two is 0.7.
Okay. So I got 0.154.
Hey, that's what I got too.
Yes! Okay. That
I'm
has
doing
to
like
be-
triple checking it though. Okay. Root of both of those, and then multiply by 1.96.
So
Okay, I got it again.
is that anywhere on the Excel spreadsheet?
I don't see it. Nope.
So you always have to do that? That's annoying.
There's something we're missing, which I could go back and look. Okay, I'm gonna plug it in and then I'll submit it and see. So 0.154, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But guys, on number 8, is it negative 0.123? It's a negative?
Yes.
Okay.
Again?
I think so. I wrote them down.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to submit it or until you get them all?
No, you can submit it.
You need to flash your light again, Melinda.
Why did it? If it thinks it's like nighttime. Like,
What did I do wrong? Okay, so I have that. I must have got 6 wrong.
what?
I've got 6 wrong, but you didn't have that wrong when you submitted it, did you?
No. What did you have?
I have 0.0693.
No, it's 0.693.
0 point.
What?
0.693.
Yeah, that's exactly what I have. 0.693.
What?
You didn't have that wrong?
No.
What? How did you not have that wrong?
Oh my gosh, I wish I still had it pulled up. I had 7 wrong and I had 11 wrong. What?
Man.
So it's not the p-value then, because that's the p-value.
Huh?
Right.
The point estimate, remember how we were like, well, let's just plug in the p-value? So it's not the p-value.
Right.
What?
It didn't mark it wrong when I did it. Oh, maybe it did. Because is it a half a point?
It's a point, but it's 1 point. But I think the other ones were a half a point or something was a half a point.
11. Hold on. What is 11 is 1 point.
It is 1 point.
And we missed it. And we missed
The point estimate is the difference between 2 sample proportions.
Oh.
That's what I'm reading now. Well, wait a minute though. Is this independent samples?
It is to proportion.
Two population proportions with independent samples, or just two population proportions?
I'm not sure.
Alright, so what are we trying to? I was just.
We're trying to find what the point estimate is.
I thought it was just the p-value, but it's probably not.
Because before X bar was the point estimate, remember?
Yes.
It only lasts like 2 minutes. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is the point estimate? I don't even know.
I thought I wrote it down.
I wrote down that it was p hat. I put point estimate p hat.
But wait,
For that one sample, but now we have two samples and one proportion. But now that we have two proportions, I don't know what it is. Is it in the textbook somewhere?
I'm looking really quick.
Well, is it P1 minus P2?
What you have? Because you didn't you say it's the subtract, or it probably is.
The difference.
Say that, like you had it where it was the difference.
Yeah, hold on. I have the same thing you do. The p hat is the point estimate. But then if we're doing two of them, I remember writing down somewhere subtracting one from the other. But I can't find it anywhere. My brain is too fuzzy.
Oh my.
It said point estimate is the difference between the two sample proportions.
So is it P1 minus P2 or P hat 2 minus P hat 1?
Well, right now all I'm finding is
Proportions are
minus
p hat 1 and p hat 2.
So you just subtract them?
Yeah, so you do p hat 1 minus p hat 2, if that's what it really is. Do we have? Where did my quiz go? There it is.
So then it's like x1 over n1 minus x2 over n2.
Yeah, did we not calculate P1 and P2? We have them right there. So it's just 0.7.
So it's just the difference.
0.712.
So
Yeah, that's probably right.
what was it?
0.743 minus 0.712, 0.031
Yeah, that's what I got.
for question 6. 0.31.
All right, Becky, you're gonna have to. Are you gonna be able to submit it?
I'm gonna have to.
I hope I have all the right answers. I just tried plugging them all in again.
Me too. I had to do it really quick.
All right, 6 is 0.031.
0.31.
All right, I'm gonna have to switch gears here. Hold on just a sec.
In 7, we got 0.154, right? That was right.
0.
Yeah, it was right. The only one I had wrong was 6, and I had those 2 right.
Okay. That's so weird. I must not have looked hard enough, but I felt like I thought it said that we only missed 2.
That's weird.
All right, I'm submitting. $100.
Oh, yay.
Oh, man.
Holy cow.
That was a struggle.
All
That
right,
was a struggle.
so I need to get in my notes what we just figured out about the point estimate and the margin of error.
So the margin of error is that long equation.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll go back and get that off of the recording.
Okay.
And then
so what is that we just did? That was the
Point estimate.
point estimate. Okay.
And that was just P1 minus P2.
P hat.
I mean, P hat 1,
yeah, minus p hat 2.
2.
Write that down too.
Oh, and I've lost my pen. Oh, there it is.
Come on. I have an 89.91% in this class.
Oh my goodness.
I need it to be an A. It just barely went down when I took the exam. But I didn't get that bad of a grade on my exam. It was like an 82, so that's annoying.
It'll come up.
Hopefully, if I do good on the next one.
I'm a little bit worried for this next one. It's next week. Oh, that's what I was gonna say is, so I have to take the yeah, it's next week, and I have to take it on Monday. So is there any way we could get together on Monday?
This Monday you have to take it?
Yes, because I'm going out of town the rest of the week, and I think it's due Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, and it's Thanksgiving. That's annoying. Why did they do it the week of Thanksgiving?
So,
Oh, he made it sound like that we only had one class next week because of Thanksgiving. That's not because of Thanksgiving. It's because of the exam.
Yeah, what the heck? You know what? So I have taken, I've taken online classes now for 3 years, and they're always like, "Yeah, you guys have Thanksgiving off," and I'm like, "Whatever. We don't have less homework, so
I
it's
know.
like we get to do more on the other days when all of our family is in town and all that fun stuff." It's frustrating.
Yeah, that's what I found too. All right. So
So I don't know if you guys can Monday, but anytime Monday.
I can do Monday anytime.
Get the prep stuff.
I can too. Afternoons are better for me, or evenings.
We'll have to take the test too, so
Oh, so you'll probably want to do it in the afternoon.
probably whatever works good for you guys.
Okay, let's do it. Let's try to do it
Friday too.
yeah.
Are you guys? I'm good with anytime Friday, pretty much. Well, earlier the better. At 5 at night, ish.
Okay.
So
I have a meeting from 10 to noon. I'm actually gonna be gone all morning, so I can do it anytime after that, 12:30.
okay, that would be fine for me.
So meet Monday at what time? 1 o'clock.
We're talking about Friday. What's your schedule for Friday?
Oh, for Friday. What's right now?
Tuesday.
This is Tuesday. Friday. Yeah, I should be fine anytime.
Around 1. I'm good with that.
1
Yeah.
o'clock.
Let's do 1.
Friday at 1 your time, 12 mine. And then Monday is going to be at what time?
Probably we can
The
do
better for me, but
if we can do 2-ish, because I don't know if I'll have time to get the homework done. What is it? Is it homework or is it a review?
it's just a review.
So are we just going through it together?
We can.
Okay, well then I can do it whenever, anytime after 12:30 or later, because I do have to.
Again,
Yeah, let's do 1.
then I
One-
can take my. Yeah.
1 your time.
So both days, Friday and Monday, are both 1 o'clock.
Yeah, if it's good for you guys.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. Have y'all been able to turn out those side-by-side pie charts on SPSS?
I haven't even opened up. I don't think we're going to use SPSS for this.
Well, for the pie charts, they were using SPSS in the tutorial. But I don't know. Maybe I just should try everything.
I'll look in the review and see if it says anything about them, because I haven't really done them.
I can't make sense of it, but I don't know if we'll be asked to do that on a test.
I'm not sure. I'll look at the review. Oh, don't forget to stop the recording too.
Okay.
Just
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Yeah, have a good night.
All right, get some rest.
Well,
feel better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.